What's up, guys? My name's John. Welcome to Daily Theology. Herschel Walker is combating Gavin Newsom's terrible idea. Pay attention, stay tuned for this one. Gavin Newsom, the governor of the communist dictatorship in California, or supposedly a state in California, is forming a committee to pay reparations to black people because of slavery. And Herschel Walker rightly points out this is not empowering people. This is actually furthering the narrative that they can't get ahead. And he said what Trump is doing is actually helping people. And he says, where is this money going to come from? Who's going to determine who gives? Check this out.
What do you think?
Well, I'm upset about it. I'm upset about it because all they're doing is pandering for a vote. Because let me tell you, why are you paying African Americans off instead of empowering African Americans? They don't have an answer for what Donald Trump is saying, is trying to empower African Americans by putting jobs in those areas, by putting better education in those areas, by going out putting small businesses, African American owned businesses in those areas. What they're trying to do now is pander for a vote. You know, it is sad that they're going to say, I'm going to give you money. Who are you going to give the money to? What about the people that fought that freed you as a slave? What about the white people that fought to free you as a slave? Who is considered blight? Only if you vote Democratic, like Joe Biden said. And then now you got the...
So he points out that Joe Biden said, if you don't vote Democrat, you ain't black. Joe Biden is a racist. He did a eulogy for a KKK member. He is not for rights. He is not for African Americans. He is a deranged, deluded man that wants to forcibly now, according to Newsom, if he follows party lines here, to give money from one group to another. And they're going to say, I'm going to give you money. Who are you going to give that money to? What about the white people that fought and freed you as a slave? How far back do you go with this horrible line of thinking? Do you go back to Egypt? Do you owe reparations to the Jewish people? They were enslaved in Egypt, guys, for over 400 years. Do we pay them reparations? Do we go back to people from Asia that were enslaved in a sense to build the railroads? Like, where does this end? How far back does this go? Where do you draw the line? You cannot hold people accountable for sins that happened in the past. We're moving forward. We've moved to better those situations, and that's what Herschel Walker is saying. He's saying, let's get serious here. You don't give people a job. Why don't you teach them how to work? That's what I want to say. Don't give them a fish. You teach them how to fish. That's what's going to make African Americans better, and I hope every African American wakes up to this. This is a terrible idea. They also should be rightly outraged that Biden wants to kill children up to birth. A majority of those are African American. So this is a godless ideology. Herschel Walker has a measure of common sense, and he's right. So if you have not yet counted the cost and turn from sin and put all of your trust in Christ, not in a politician, but in Jesus Christ who conquered sin, death, hell, and the grave on the cross, make today the day. And remember to please hammer that like button, like the 95 Theses and Herschel Walker hammering the lies of Joe Biden and Gavin Newsom. God bless.